you need to have some sort of safety and security in something either within or outside of you. And for a lot of us who are trying something new, building something new, our imposter syndrome comes because we don't have that sense of security.
Welcome to the Seeds of Growth podcast. My name is Pumehana Palmer. I'm a mindset and growth coach to new real estate agents, small business owners, and high-achieving female entrepreneurs. I believe that true success happens from the inside out, and I'm on a mission to plant seeds of growth and transformation, one powerful conversation at a time. Each week, I'll bring you a solo episode, interview, or coaching experience with business owners just like you to help you shift your perspective, elevate your beliefs, and build a business that inspires you. Now let's dive into today's episode.
What's up, friends? Welcome back to another episode of Seeds of Growth. I am your host, Pumehana Palmer, and this is another installation of Mindset Minute. Today's topic is a bit of a spicy one. Today, we're going to dive into the role that safety and security plays in your business. Now, I know, don't cancel me. It's really not what you think. To most go-getters and high achievers, safety and security is the enemy. Many argue that safety is merely a product of your fear. I kind of agree. Wanting to feel safe holds you back from achieving your exponential results. But I call bullshit. Not entirely, but mostly. And here's why. Have you ever gone to a playground in which there is just that one kid that is an absolute maniac? She is running all over the place, climbing up to the top of the jungle gym, jumping all the way down, and just zero fucks given, like zero. And you're looking around and you're like, where is their parent? But their parent is there and watching, likely with a smile on their face. And you gotta wonder why. But I can almost guarantee you that there was a point in time in which that little kid was timid and walking up to the playground, running around, maybe walking around, and every so often looking back to their mom to see, am I okay? Looking back and looking for reassurance. Is mom still there? Is mom watching me? Am I going to be okay? And after so many times of that, they had a sense of safety and security that was ingrained in them. Now, with that, same goes for a lot of the other business owners. If you look at the mega business owners, if you look at the professionals that are in the industry that you're in, it seems like there's not a care in the world. Now, to that child and the mother, the risk is very, very real. It's still very prevalent, but their level of attention to that risk is inversely proportionate to the safety and security and faith that they feel. Whether that sense of safety and security is in the child's own skills or in the safety and security of having their mom there. Either way, the risk is still there, but the attention is not. You see, in order for true and intentional success to be experienced, you need to have some sort of safety and security in something either within or outside of you. And for a lot of us who are trying something new, building something new, our imposter syndrome comes because we don't have that sense of security, or we forget where our sense of security and safety comes from. And that's when the narrative of, I don't know what I'm doing. What if people find out that I don't know what I'm doing? I am not enough. I can't do this. When we get swept up in the fear and we forget that we can take stock in our skill set, our ambition, our drive, I think the imposter syndrome creeps in when we forget that we can find safety and security in our skill set, in our previous experiences, in our drive and ambition. And that's just the stock that we can take in what's within us. For a lot of us, we wholeheartedly believe in something outside of ourselves, in a greater power than ourselves, God, the universe, the God of your understanding, your creator. Remember that we have safety and security in that. Or even other things like our community, the community that we build, the Facebook groups and communities that we are a part of. Or what about your support system, your friends, therapists, coaches, mentors? Remember that you can rely on those things for a sense of safety and security. So whenever you hear somebody tell you that there is absolutely no place for safety and security in business, tell them they're wrong. Or know for yourself that they're wrong. Because if all we did was just throw our inhibitions to the wind and say, screw my fear, that's probably one of the most irresponsible things that you could do. But also know that there is a way to move through that. And you don't move through it by shoving it down. You move through it by acknowledging it and offering up a remedy, an answer to it. And that answer is finding something to feel safe in. Because as humans, we are absolutely entitled to a feeling of safety and security. Remember where you can find that within and outside of yourself. Thank you so much for listening, guys. I hope this served you. Remember, true success happens from the inside out.
Thanks so much for listening. If this episode served you, please do me a small favor and head to your favorite podcast platform to rate and review the show. Your small act will play an exponential role in getting these powerful conversations out into the world. Be sure to connect with me on Instagram at @PumeHanaPalmer and DM me with your insight and takeaways. See you next time. Aloha.